My name is Josh Martinez, and I am the Director of Esports at SAMSAT, the San Antonio Museum of Science and Technology. As the founder and commissioner of the R20 Premier League, my jobs are, from the administrative side, managing the league, keeping rules up to date, making sure map pools in certain games are rotating as appropriately with the competitive map pools available by Riot Games for like Valorant, for instance, as well as run of show on day-to-day on monthly events. R20 started in the spring of 2021 after an invitation was made to us by Southwest ISD and South San ISD to host a free esports league for them to participate in, given that the pay-to-play leagues like PlayVS, HESL, and Vanta were out of their cost range. So they kind of challenged us to put something together that could be free and affordable for the Title I schools here on the south side of San Antonio. So we started the first season with 84 students, and that has ballooned up to about 450 as of the November event this year. What R20 means to me, so R20 has a bit of a background meaning. The name R20 was chosen to represent the Region 20 district that San Antonio is a part of. The goal being, when we created this league, that it would eventually encompass all of the Region 20 scholastic region. And that was kind of the backing behind the choosing of the name. What R20 means to me personally is to create a place that students can participate in competitive gaming and be a part of a community and feel a purpose for what they do. A lot of these kids are playing these games already on a day-to-day basis, sometimes hours at a time, and this gives them an outlet and it gives them a structure and a discipline to what they do beyond just playing games at home by themselves. My inspiration was simple. It was to create something that 16-year-old Josh would have loved to be a part of. This has always been my mission. It's always been to create something that I thought was lacking when I was in high school and something that I thought would have made a difference in my life personally. So by creating this, I hope that we have made an impact on the students that are able to participate in the R20 program. It makes them excited to be a part of it, represent their school, and also give them something to do on campus, because some of these kids are just leaving and going home. They're not a part of other organizations. I think 60% of the students in R20 do not participate in other extracurriculars. So R20 Premier is open to any collegiate program that is willing to give interns. Right now our partners that we are tried and true are Temusa, which is the Texas A&M San Antonio team. They have an esports program, and the varsity esports players all volunteer to help run R20. And we also have been introducing Alamo College's students this year to great effect, and we've been very successful with those two collegiate partners. The opportunities to run R20 is what the students get. So on the day of events, in a perfect world, what I do is I open the doors and I kind of make sure everything doesn't catch fire, and the collegiate guys run the entire show. That gives them real-world experience in multiple facets that we talked about earlier: broadcast, production, event management, information technology, networking. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong at some point, and it's their job to figure it out in a high-pressure scenario. And that kind of practice you can't get in any classroom. That's only available through lived experience. And I like to think that we're giving them something that they don't have access to right now. I think I'd like to take this opportunity to thank past, present interns, everybody that makes R20 happen on a daily basis. I'd like to shout you guys out. I don't think I thank you guys enough. So if any of you guys are viewing this, if this is going to make it to an R20 broadcast or on KSAT, that, I appreciate everything you guys do. We wouldn't be able to run this program without you guys. In a couple years, I see a unified league and a unified city where every district and every high school and middle school is competing in the same set. Here at home in the Boeing Center at Techport, where we have a wonderful facility. We have a great partnership with ASM Global between SAMSAT. We work together very well. There's a state-of-the-art arena here that you can see to the side a little bit of. And this is where we want them to be. We want all of the students to gather here, whether it's 1,000 kids or 500 kids, whatever that number be, in this center to display it to their families, to educators, to everyone around, that they're serious about what they do and that this matters to them. And that's my goal, is to see them here playing on the arena sooner rather than later. You can find more information at www.samsat.org/esports. You can find out more about SAMSAT, what we do with esports, and also our parent organization that we are an affiliate of, NASEF. There's the Network of Academic and Scholastic Esports Federations, nasef.org, and you can find out about the grand scheme nationally and internationally on adopting scholastic esports as a learning model for students to follow career pathways in STEM.
You get it.
My gamer tag is SnarfSnarf, and for those of you who are too young to understand, Thundercats is an old animated series from the late 80s, early 90s. There's a character named Snarf, whose famous catch line is his name, Snarf. So yes, it comes from the cat Snarf from Thundercats.
I think we're good. Thank you, Josh.
Thank you, guys.